Hello everybody. Well, hello Aries. That's who we should be talking about right now. Hello Aries, welcome to your August Tarotscopes for the time of obviously August 2017. We're going to be covering your home and your family, or where you are within yourself right now, your career goals and aspirations, things that you're trying to achieve. We'll look at your health and well-being, your finances, and also your relationship dynamics, okay? So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with your home and your family, look, you've got the Lovers card in reverse. This means patience and tolerance is going to be the key. You may even find that there is a time of every time plans start to happen or schedules are going on, maybe you need to be more flexible and restructure for this. Don't let little insecurities come in and disrupt what could be a very happy and harmonious month for you. And especially if you've been dealing with little petty thought patterns, okay, or other people's jealousies, whatever it may be, this is a chance for you to really get back into your own empowerment and really make some positive leaps forward or steps forward in connection with the home and the family areas. It's going to be okay. It's just a month of being a little bit more flexible, but I feel some really fantastic results coming out of here, especially if you've been trying to finish off anything that's been kind of going on for a period of time. This is the best time to get in and get it done. In connection with your career goals and aspirations. Now you've got the World in reverse. This is perfect. It talks about the fact that you've been down this pathway before. You're really trying to re-establish what it is that you would like to do, and you may even find that you are reconnecting with a job descriptive or possibly a role that you've done in the past. So there is a lot of reflection going on. I feel this is going to be quite a beneficial month for you. It gives you a chance to really know exactly what you're doing, so you should fly through this month, no trouble at all. If you've been putting a few plans on hold and are ready to reignite these, then you will be finding this is a very favorable month for you, because it's almost like everything's in place. All you need to do is just say, look, I'm ready to take this initiative. Look, it may be a great month for promotions and great support and all the rest of it. However, I do get that this is about you staying kind of in your familiar boundaries and being able to excel and benefit from there. For those that are looking for work, well, this is going to be one very strong month in which you may be retracing a lot of your steps. Now, if you've gone for medicals or examinations or interviews or anything else like this, maybe this month also enables you to have a second interview, go down that pathway again. However, I feel like you're already equipped, so this is more about the fact of you getting to the next stage. This is going to be very good for you, because you could also find that you are reconnecting with or recontacted through a past work agency. Maybe there is somebody or something that you have had a very strong connection with and left a very strong impression with previously, and maybe this is opening up an even better opportunity for you this month. In connection with your finances, look, you've got the Sun reversed here. So this is talking about you really learning from your own financial mistakes or mishaps. You know now not to spend what you don't have. However, this could be a very good month for you to be able to go through and renegotiate your budget and put things back into perspective, especially if you've been kicking yourself over financial decision makings that you may have made previously and it's coming back to bite you right now, such as interest charges, okay, the product wasn't exactly what you wanted, all of these wonderful little things that we do when we're feeling a little bit impulsive at the moment. Not saying that you were impulsive, but maybe it looked too good to be true and it really was too good to be true. So this is giving you a chance to get your handle back onto your financial affairs and put things back into perspective. I feel a very, very successful month sitting here. Things may turn out better than what you perceive. Yes, go and find the right information if need be, but I just kind of feel like this is a chance for you to really renegotiate your terms. Maybe there's a deal back up on the table, and if this is the case, you're going to strike while it's hot. In connection with your health and your well-being, look, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, as you all know, I'm not a doctor, okay, but I like to talk about what's influencing our health and well-being, whether this is our physical or our mental well-beings or our emotional well-beings, because they all have an effect on us in our body and our energy. So you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This tells me that you're very focused this month on trying to narrow down your health. So this is good for routines and regimes, restrictions of all kinds, changing your diet. It may be all about exercise. This is what's happening. You're looking at what you can achieve and how you can achieve this, and because of this, your focus is going to be fantastic. However, Spirit is really encouraging you not to get caught up in that kind of woe is me or the victim mode. And I mean that in an absolute beautiful way. Sometimes we could have tried 110 times, a certain diet or a certain lifestyle or a certain thought patterning, and we may have found we've come up a little bit short here and there. But this is not to say that this month it won't be successful. It will. So why don't you give it a go, okay? Maybe this time there's something different. Maybe the tenacity or the determination is a lot stronger. Now, because this is the Queen of Swords and she is in reverse, we're going to talk about what the Queen of Swords represents. Now, look, she represents our 7th house, the house of Libra. So you're going to need to watch your energy levels, your kidneys, your adrenals, your blood work, okay, keeping things balanced, and also just making sure that you're leaving yourself enough time and energy to focus on some positives in your life. Because remember I said, she's an all or nothing sometimes, but she likes that balance to kind of come through. So when you feel something getting a little bit too heavy on one side, time to look at how you can balance things out on the other and still keep your peace and sanity at the same time. Okay, in connection with your relationship areas. Look, you've got the 9 of Swords sitting here. Now, this is actually telling you in reverse that you've gone through a period of time of going through doubts or not fears, but you've kind of sensed yourself in this position of feeling very much alone even when you are in a relationship. This could have a lot to do with the fact that you're looking for your own individuality or independence. Maybe your partner has been too busy of late and you've kind of resolved, come to that resolution within yourself that maybe, you're better off on your own. Listen, hold up. Before you go stepping outside this realm, let's take a little bit of a look, because I just feel that there's these old little fears and phobias that are coming to the top, okay? These little insecurities that are leading to doubts in your head. Yet really, if you look at this, there is probably a really great opportunity for you to work through issues. And maybe this is about you having your own interests. Maybe this is about enabling each other to be a little bit more flexible. It does come up to you. Look, if you've been in a dead-end situation for a long time, then obviously you will create the necessary steps or changes this month to put some better order into this, and maybe, you will separate your ways. But if you haven't and you've just gone through a period of time of just feeling a little bit isolated or on your own or going through doubts, it could be that you've had a little bit of what we call a suppression or a little bit of a depression going on here, and this is a good chance for you to really kind of deal with this and bring it back up to the focus and feel like you're getting some results. And maybe you're not on your own. Maybe your partner's been going through feeling something very similar. So it's a really good month for communication. For those single and looking, look, romance is around, so don't give in to doubts here, and also don't feel as though you need to work too hard at this. I really do feel that this is about getting outside your comfort zones, open to new experiences. Maybe you've had a few little incidences that have kind of made you step back a little bit and made you a little bit more apprehensive or cautious, but I don't feel this is going to happen forever, okay? So this is your chance. This is your time to put some perspectives on what you want, and I feel you got some really great opportunities to meet people, okay, that you can get to know on a one-on-one basis, and then you can decide if you want to take it from there. Well, thank you everybody. We've come to the end of our August forecast. I hope you've enjoyed your Tarotscopes for this month. Take care and let me know how things go. I really enjoy the feedback. Cosmic hugs, everybody.